Hello everyone, this is Shruti Saxena Das, and in today's lecture we are going to discuss about Floyd-Warshall algorithm. This algorithm is used to find shortest path between all pair of vertices in a weighted graph. So basically this algorithm is used in finding shortest path between all pair of vertices. In weighted graph. Weights are necessary as we are going to calculate shortest path, and shortest path we cannot calculate without weights on the edges. So weights are necessary, and it works both for directed as well as undirected graph. So steps are, the first step is that we have to start by creating a matrix A naught, okay, and this matrix will be of size n cross n. N is the number of nodes. So according to the number of nodes, suppose number of nodes are 4, so you have to create a matrix of 4 by 4. If number of nodes are 3, you have to create a matrix of 3 by 3. So we have to, first step is we have to create a matrix which will be square matrix of size n cross n. And then how we are going to fill the values of this matrix? A of ij will contain the cost or distance which will be given. So distance from node I to node j. Okay, and if there is no path or no edge, value will be infinite. So you have to fill like this. First step says that you have to start with the matrix A naught. Here you have to fill the distance from I to j if the edge is existing. If edge is not existing, then you have to write infinite. The second step is you have to create matrix A1, okay, by using the matrix A naught. Elements of first row will be left as it is. So first row will be left untouched or left as it is. Remaining cells are filled like remaining matrix cells will be filled like if K is the intermediate vertex, in that case, in the shortest path from source to destination or from one node to another node, if an a node is existing which is K, then A of ij is filled with A of ik plus A of kj. Okay, if the value of A of ij is greater than this value, as we have to assume and we have to find out the shortest path, so we will take the shortest value only. If this value is greater, then only we will replace it by this value, otherwise we will keep only the original value which was A of ij. So these two are the main steps, and we have to repeat step 2 until you will get the shortest path. And when you will get the shortest path, if suppose you are having 4 nodes, then in that case you have to run this loop till 4. Okay, so you have to run this loop, repeat the step 2 for n number of times. So you have calculated A naught, which was the adjacency matrix, and after that you have to run the step 2 for n number of times. So it will run for 4 number of times. Now we will discuss the example. Example I have already written. I'll explain it how you are getting these values. See the graph which we have taken. Now here we are having 4 vertices, 4 nodes A, B, C, D. So first of all, the first step says that you have to calculate adjacency matrix. So in this case, we will calculate A naught by, if you are having direct edge, then we are going to write the value which is given, otherwise we will write infinite. Now as we are not having any self loop, we will write 0 in the diagonal elements. Now see, from 1 to 2, A is 1, B is 2, C is 3 and D is 4. Okay. So as indexes we have to take like 1, 2, 3, 4. We are not taking as A, B, C, D. That's why we have written A as 1, B as 2, C as 3 and D as 4. Because we have to take from 1 to 2, 1 to 3, 1 to 4 like that, edges. Now see, we will start with 1 to 1. There is no self loop, so value is 0. From 1 to 2, see there is one edge which is 4. So we will write 4 here. 1 to 3, there is one edge, value is 2, so we will write 2 over here. 1 to 4, we are not having any edge, so we will write infinite. Like that for 2 also, 2 to 1, this is undirected graph, so same edge which was working for 1 to 2 will also work for 2 to 1. So 2 to 1, again the value is 4, 2 to 2, no self loop, so value is 0. 2 to 3, value is 2 to 3, value is 1, direct edge is available. 2 to 4, value is 3 which is given. Likewise for 3 also, 3 to 1, 2, 3 to 2, 1, 3 to 3, no self loop, so value will be 0, 3 to 4, value is 10. 4 to 1, there is no edge for 4 to 1, so we will write infinite. 4 to 2, it is 3, 4 to 3, it is 10, and 4 to 4, no self loop, so value is 0. So this is the initial matrix which we have created. If direct edge is available, so value will be given by the cost which is given on the edge, otherwise value will be infinite if path is not available. Then we will move on to the next step. We will calculate A1 matrix using this original matrix A naught. Now here the k value will start with 1. So what we are doing in this case, see 1 to 1, no self loop, so value was 0. 1 to 2, what you have to do for reaching 1 to 2, I is 1, j is 2. So in this case we have to check via k. So that means k is 1, so you have to check. See, we are calculating A of 1, 1. Sorry, 1, 2. So I is 1, j is 2 and k is 1. So we have to check with A of ik plus A of kj. K is 1, j is 2. So A of 1, 1 is 0. See from the previous matrix. A of 1, 2 is 4. So 0 plus 4, it is coming as 4. So that will remain same. Similarly for A of 1, 3 and 1, 4, all these values will remain same. So no need to touch this row. So that's why, see the algorithm we have written that the elements of first row will be left untouched. So no need to change first row. We have to copy the same row as it is. You have to start with the second row in this case. In the second row, see from 2 to 1. K value is 1. So you have to check with A of 2, 1. If you are calculating A of 2, 1, you have to check A of ik, This is the value of I, this is the value of j, k value is 1. So ik means 2 1 plus a of kj. K value is 1, j value is 1. So if you see this value, a of 2 1 was 4, 4 plus 0. So this will remain 4 plus 0, this will remain 4. This will remain 4. Originally also it was 4 and now also it is 4, so we will write 4 as it is. This was 0, so no need to touch this one. From 2 to 3, from 2 to 3 again we will check. Two to 3 value is 1, and now via k if you want to check, you have to check a of 2 1 plus a of 1 3. So what is the value of 2 1? 2 1 value is 4 and 1 3 value is 2. So it will be 4 plus 2, which will be 6. So as 6 is greater than the value which is written over here, so we are not going to touch it. Okay, 2 3 value is 1 and here value is coming as 6. We have to compute the shortest path, so we are not going to replace it by 6. It will remain 1. Likewise, the next value will come as 2 4 value. You have to check for a of 2 1 plus a of 1 4. So if you will check for 2 1, it was 4 plus 1 4, it is infinite. So when you will add infinite to anything, it will become infinite. So it is better to keep 3. So we will keep it as it is. Likewise, for the next rows also, if you can see, we will get the same value 2 1 0 10, infinite 3 10 0, no difference. So this we will calculate by using this formula only, same as it is you will get. Next we will move on to k equals to 2. When you will move for k equals to 2, now see, for k equals to 2, the second row will remain untouched. You have to leave this row. For k equals to 2, you have to leave second row. For k equals to 1, we left the first row. For k equals to 3, third row. And for k equals to 4, fourth row. Like that we have to do. So k equals to 2, we'll leave the second row. We'll start with the first row. No self loop, so this is 0 as it is. Now see this value. From 1 to 2, if you want to reach a of 1 to 2. So we will once compute via k. So k value, this is I, this is j. K value is 2. So we have to compute a of ik plus a of kj. Kj means 2, 2. So if you will compute this, you will get a of 1 2 was 4 plus 0. You will get 4. So it is as it is. We will write it as it is. Now the next value also you will get as it is 2. Now see for 1 4, 1 4, a of 1 4, which was infinite before. Now if you will calculate 1 4 via j, if we will see, then via j we have to take it as 1, k value is 2 plus a of k j. K is 2, j is 4. So now if you will see, a of 1 2 is 4 plus a of 2 4 is 3. So this will be 7. So instead of writing infinite, now we can replace it with 7 because 7 will be less than infinite. Okay. Second row will be left untouched. Come to the third row. In the third row, you'll get these values same as it is. Calculate using this thing. Calculate using via k. If you'll put in a of ik plus kj, what you'll get? So you'll get the same value for these three, 3 1, 3 2 and 3 3. For 3 4, if you'll see, again for 3 4, see, 3 4 via k, if you'll see, then it will be a of 3, k value is 2 plus a of k j, j value is 4. Okay, this is I, this is j. So this will be like this. So a of 3, 2, if you see, a of 3, 2 is 1 plus a of 2, 4 is 3. So you are getting 4. Okay. So we are getting 4 over here. Earlier the value was 10 for 3, 4. Now we are getting the value 4. As it is less, so we'll replace it over here. Similarly for 4, 1 also, like we got for 1, 4 as 7, for 4, 1 also you'll get as 7. Like we got for 3, 4 as 4, for 4, 3 also you'll get 4. So you have to do this on your own. Do it, you'll get the same answer for this one. Check it via k. If you are getting shortest root, then only you have to replace it. Next we'll run for k equals to 3. Now for k equals to 3, the third row is left. You'll start with the first row. Via k you have to check whether you are getting less value or not. See, if you see here, from 1 to 2, from 1 to 2, earlier the value was 4, but if you see via 3, then you will get answer as 3. How? See, from 1 to 3 you have to check with k value is 3 this time. So 1 to 3 plus a of 3 to 3. So if you will see, from 1 to 3, just a second, it is for 1 to 2, 1 to 2, okay, 2 to 3. So it is for 1 to 2 we are checking, that means we are checking for this value, for 1 to 2. So 1 to 2, k value is 3, so a of ik means 1, 3 plus 2, 3. So the value will be from 1 to 2, the value was 1 to 2, we have to take a of, sorry, I am getting confused with this, you have to take a of ik. The value of I is 1, the value of k is 3. So you have to take 1, 3. Then you have to take a of kj. So k value is 3, j value is 2. So it is a of 1, 3 plus a of 3, 2. What is the value of a of 1, 3? A of 1, 3 is 2. So this will be 2 and 3, 2. 3, 2 value is 1. So answer is 3. So if you'll check with the previous value at this particular cell, value was 4. Now you got 3. So as 3 is smaller, we'll replace it by 3. Okay. Similarly, for this cell also, you'll get the less value via 3. So from 1 to 4, if you are checking, see the graph. If 1 to 4 you are checking, and we are checking via 3. Okay. If we are checking via 3, so what will happen? We are considering this root. 2 plus 1 plus 3. So 1 to 3, 3 to 2 and then 2 to 4. So this route we can follow if we want to reach from 1 to 4. So that will give the less cost, which is 6, lesser than previous one. Okay. Here also you will get the less value via 3. Then third row will remain untouched. In the fourth row, here you will get the less value. Okay. So all these values will be changed. Then we'll do the same procedure for k equals to 4. In this value will remain untouched. We'll check for the rest of the values. You can see that all the rest of the values are same as it is. So now whatever values you got in k equals to 4, I said that this procedure will run for number of nodes. Here in this example, number of nodes are 4. So number of nodes are 4, so this will run for A4. So at A4, whatever matrix you are getting, that will be the reachability matrix, and that will be the shortest path from one vertex to another vertex. If you can see, from 2 to 3, the value is 1, which is shorter. We are having other routes also, but we are getting the shortest route. If you can see, from 4 to 1, 4 to 1, there is no direct edge. So there are so many paths. Via C also we can go, via 2 also we can go, but the shortest path is D to B, B to C, C to A. So from that we are getting only cost as 6. So this is the procedure of Floyd-Warshall algorithm. In this algorithm, we start with the original matrix, that means which is uh, the first matrix, in which you have to write the cost if edge is existing. If edge is not existing, then you have to write infinite. Then we move on to the next matrix. You have to take the value with k equals to 1 for A1, k equals to 2 for A2, k equals to 3 for A3, k equals to 4 for A4. So like that you have to calculate. When you are taking k equals to 1, the first row will be left. When you are taking k equals to 2, second row will be left. When k equals to 3, third row will be left. So at the last, you'll get the matrix which must be containing shortest path between all pair of vertices. So A4 contains shortest path to all other vertices. I hope you must have understood. Thank you so much.